Yes, everybody, welcome back to Talking Wolves. Welcome back for a brand new update video on the channel. Hope you're keeping well. We are here to look at the latest transfer news and rumours. Of course, Wolves had their final pre-season game yesterday against Rayo Vallecano, which I did a quick video on yesterday, giving my thoughts. But today we're giving you the update of the latest news. And as I record, probably in the last half an hour or so, Pedro Neto's move to Chelsea has now been confirmed. Quite a fast-moving story this was, wasn't it? It broke really on Friday that Chelsea had agreed a fee for Pedro Neto with Wolves, and then we pretty much saw it was all going to be happening on sort of throughout Saturday and obviously confirmed today on Sunday. So 60 million euros with some add-ons on top of that for Pedro Neto, completely now obviously up to Wolves to reinvest that money. Hopefully we do see that. Matt Hobbs has made some comments on the Wolves official website today. Gary O'Neill has made comments about it, and it certainly sounds like over the next couple of weeks or so it could be busy. No real news or noise on replacements as of yet. Obviously Carlos Forbes has been linked, the Ajax winger. That's by Fabrizio Romano on Friday, but he's just on the shortlist of many players Wolves will of course be looking at. So nothing as of yet confirmed on that, and Wolves certainly will still be looking to add at least 2 or 3 players, and Gary O'Neill has sort of reiterated his desire to get some players in with Premier League experience as well. Before Chelsea's move though, before this move went through, there was some news. I very quickly mentioned it on Friday's video when I spoke about Neto. Was that obviously Spurs are involved as well. Now, they did have an offer rejected. Both Chelsea and Spurs had previous offers rejected for player plus cash offers. Spurs' offer, unsure on the monetary value, but they offered Oliver Skipp, the central midfielder, to Wolves, which was, of course, rejected. Whereas Chelsea offered a deal, again, unsure on the monetary value, but had offers including Trevor Chalobah and David Datro Fofana. Who, to be honest, I think both players are very good squad options, or would be good squad options for Wolves. But ultimately, we've been stung far too many times over the last few years over players that don't necessarily want to be here. And this deal feels like Chelsea are almost forcing 2 players our way, and 2 players that won't necessarily want to be at the club. I think both, like I said, both players would be good options, but yeah, Wolves obviously rejected that deal, and Pedro Neto's move to Chelsea now confirmed. I haven't mentioned it before today, but on Friday evening as well, we saw Gary O'Neill and his backroom staff sign brand new contracts at the club. It's been interesting because obviously it's been probably since sort of May, end of April, May time, it's been rumoured that Wolves are looking to get Gary O'Neill on better terms and a longer deal, and that has been confirmed over the last few days or so, alongside his backroom staff. It wouldn't surprise me if Gary has a good season, if the FA come calling in again for the England job, but obviously this will back Wolves up a little bit more, whether it is a bigger club that's going for him or obviously the England job long term. But fingers crossed, this obviously shows that Gary O'Neill is in line with the way that Wolves want to go throughout the transfer windows and so on. And yeah, new deals for Gary O'Neill and his staff until 2028. Another player set to leave is Hugo Bueno. It's confirmed that he will, well, not confirmed, but very, very likely that he's going to be going to Feyenoord. He was even spotted in the Netherlands yesterday at the Feyenoord game. So here he is, and we're just expecting confirmation for that any minute now, pretty much. So Hugo Bueno to Feyenoord. As far as I understand, Wolves aren't looking to directly replace Hugo Bueno. They're happy, obviously, with Ryan Aït-Nouri as first choice, and comfortable with the fact that both Matt Doherty and Totti Gomez can always fill in at left back if needed. We saw Totti Gomez as a left back in a back 4 under Lopetegui for quite some time, and he actually did okay there. So yeah, Wolves aren't looking to directly replace Hugo Bueno for now, but good chance for him to get some first team minutes at a decent level of football as well. Over the last few days or so, there's been a lot of goalkeeper rumours as well. Obviously, Jose Sarri is very much the Wolves' #1 still, but there have been some whispers to suggest that maybe some deals or a late deal could come for Jose Sarri to move on. One goalkeeper that has been linked recently and has been linked for some time now is Sam Johnston of Crystal Palace. Now, he's moved down the pecking order very slightly. He doesn't want to be the number 2 at Palace, and it's thought that he could be available for around £10 million this summer. Leicester, Forest, Southampton also said to be interested in Sam Johnston. Another goalkeeper there, a fresh link today, is Christos Mandas, the Greek goalkeeper, currently playing for Lazio. I think he's pretty much the number 2 there in Lazio, and Southampton and Wolves both linked with him, according to sources in Italy. They value him at around €20 million for the young Greek goalkeeper. So certainly whilst Jose Sarr's around, I don't think you would expect us to sign a goalkeeper, especially for that value. But, you know, we'll wait and see. And Fabio Silva has, of course, not been training with the group for this summer, really. But it's been very quiet on the rumours. But yesterday we saw quite a few teams enter the frame for him. Wolves are wanting a permanent sale this summer if they can. Really interesting to see what sort of fee they get. I think 10 to 15 million would be okay for Fabio, considering the circumstances. Obviously, it's a big loss on what we received previously, but we spent previously, sorry, but we just got to get him off the books. Now, it's reported that Genoa over in Italy have made inquiries, but also Valencia, Las Palmas and Wolfsburg are all showing interest in Fabio Silva this summer. A few weeks left of the transfer window. Wolves will be hoping that this deal gets done, but Fabio not training much or at all with the first team right now, so a move for him is inevitable. And to finish off as well, Wolves have reportedly made a bid for the 18-year-old Nantes defender Bastien Moipiu, young 18-year-old defender, centre-back, playing in France right now. Been restricted a little bit with injuries. Didn't really get a good run of games in the top division of France last year, but it's fairly highly rated. Now, it said that Wolves rejected a bid of around 4 million, had a bid rejected of around €4 million for the defender, part of the Gestifute and George Mendes' agency. So that obviously may work in Wolves' favour slightly if this is a player that they do go for. But it said that Nantes is looking for around €10 million if they were to sell him. But he has to go this window by the sounds of it, because he's out of contract. It looks like he's not going to be extending his deal at the French club. So certainly a player to maybe keep our eye on over the next week or so. But other than that, guys, I think that is pretty much all for today's video. As always, be sure to hit the like button down below. There'll be lots of rumours, I'm sure, over the next few days, so I'll keep you updated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow us on all the social medias to make sure you're up to date with all the latest Wolves news, and enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, I'll catch you very, very soon.